And welcome back. Here's Gurriel.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Lourdes Gurriel.
And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No outs, runner at first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. To third, might be two. Here comes a pitch. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. And it's even up.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Stays alive. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. And the pitch. In for a strike. 1-2. The pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Lifted in the air, right center field. Montgomery makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. Still behind. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, George Valera. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
0-2 as he waves at that one. And a swing and a miss. 1 away here in the 5th.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And now, Benny Montgomery. And that's in there for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is. And it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Stott stands in now and watches strike one. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
MacGyver in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Stop off of first with two away. Hard hit left side, and that will end the inning. So one left for Colorado, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
For the Braves, the catcher, Travis.
Rock back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Kicks and fires. That one ripped left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The other way, and that's down. A base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one pushed foul. Now the 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Next offering way off the plate.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
And he deals. Base hit center field. In from third is a tying run. It's 1-1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, No outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's going to be Bobichette. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Lourdes.
Hit hard, base hit. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 3. A 2-run double.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Joe Rock is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher in the game. For the Rockies, Luis Mendoza. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna.
He swings and fouls one off. At the belt and fires. Strike 2. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score easily, and they
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a breaking ball on the outside part of the plate. Not a bad pitch, but he wasn't fooled or off balance. Stayed on the backside nicely and really just let that thing travel and squared it up.
Now in for the Braves, Chris Bryant.
The batter, the left fielder,
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Rockies.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And a swing and a miss. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 5 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Yordis Valdez.
Yordis Valdez.
Strider back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that.
Next to hit, Colson Montgomery. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And the 0-1. That's in there.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And a foul ball. Kawhi to kick the pitch.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out towards left center. Bryant going back. Back on this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Rockies 1. Back here in Atlanta, here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading up for the Braves.
The pitch.
The catcher, Travis.
And first offering is fouled off. Oh, 1 down. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And now Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nice grab on the run. And there are 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Matt Olson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. They're up 5-1. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. Tom Eshelman, the new pitcher, looks ready to go. And aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right-handed reliever. And that one wrapped foul. Comes to 2-2. This one high in the air to left center. Walsh retired. And there are 2 outs.
Now back.
2 outs, base is empty. George Valera digging in for the Rockies. That smash towards center. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Peter Lambert. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Michael Harris. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Rogers throws to first. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Bo Bichette. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Next pitch is popped up. Fired to second. Over to first, but he beats it.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
0-1. Spikes that one. It goes to the backstop. And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark. And a count 2-1. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Austin Riley, for the 4th time tonight. This one blasted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Austin Riley goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-1. This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah. Left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Austin Gomber on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here is Chris Bryant. Swinging at a high fly ball left field. And puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 8-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now here's the speed threat, outfielder Benny Montgomery. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Out front and foul to the left side. The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. First out in the top of the 8th.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. That was a moonshot. His 4th. Home run of the season. It's 8-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Willie McIver digging in for the Rockies.
Now batting, the catcher, Willie.
That hits the dirt. 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Got the out. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Yordis Valdez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs. Into center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's now 8-2. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Stop handles. Throw to first is in time. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. On the ground. Slings it across. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
On a line out towards center. Ramos makes the catch, and that'll do it. Braves go down quickly here. They lead at 8-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Down the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
The third baseman.
And fouled off.
Colson Montgomery.
Now a fly ball to right center. Harris gliding to his left. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
The batter number 7. Second baseman. Brendan.
Now Brendan Rodgers. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first. Rockies down to their final out.
Now batting. The center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Ramos off of first with 2 away. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
First and second, 2 down. George Valera digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. This team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. We got a bit of a wet one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And starting in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to get underway. So in now for Colorado, Bryson
Leading
Stott.
off the afternoon for Colorado, the
Pitch.
Bryson Stott.
Slapped foul.
First pitch, 136.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Colson Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. In there, and it's 0-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill here today, Glenn Otto. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Bottom of the first, and now it's the Braves DH, Bo Bichette.
Leading up for the Braves, the designated hitter, Bo.
And a pitch.
Bichette.
Bounced up the middle. Sends it to Walsh, and Bichette is retired.
Batting second.
Here's the Atlanta Braves
The
lineup.
left fielder,
Someone who makes things
Lourdes.
happen for them, in part with his
Gurriel.
legs. Michael Harris.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
Down 0-2.
And down on strikes goes Gurriel. 2 out.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All
Batting
fastballs. Man, he's got
the
a
right
lot of
fielder,
confidence in that pitch right now.
Acuna Jr.
Two outs, base is empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swings through that one, 0-1. Good eye right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
There's a strike. Righty to the plate. Flares it towards left center field. Brings it in for the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. Now it's Jansen to hit. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Inside corner, that's a strike. That's strike one.
I love that Garrett Cole is sort of a throwback guy out there on the mound, sort of that classic power pitcher. He's going to attack with that fastball, move it all around the edges of the zone, and when he has to, fill up the strike zone with confidence that hitters can't touch it.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Got him. One out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here's Trevor Larnach. And that's in there for strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 3 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch just misses. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one to Bryant. Takes it himself. That's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Otto back to work. Bounced out to short. Stott over to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
So digging in, Michael Harris. This splits between April and May there. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Willie Adames stands in. Just foul of third. The pitch. That misses. And that is ball one. On the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got the count 2-2.
And down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So in now for Colorado, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Cole back to work. There's a strike. And here it comes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8. The designated hitter, George Valera.
And now the DH, George Valera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kicks and fires. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
This is one of those situations to finish much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. That's towards center. Harris makes the catch, and that'll do it. Home half of the third coming up. No score. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the veteran first baseman, Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the right-hander back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And now the count is even. The pitch. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. A foul ball. He stays alive. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Ramos makes the play, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Ozzie
Albies up to the plate. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 9th, the catcher, John Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a strike. Stays alive. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Oh, I'm just happy to see that got him in the shoulder instead of up a little higher. That was so close to being dangerous.
Bichette batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Murphy off of first with 2 away. In the air out towards right center. Ramos has this one sized up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott
puts it in the air out towards left center. Harris makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Colson Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The wind to the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And down on strikes he goes. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Center field. Harris under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Rockies are down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Gurriel.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
And a pitch. They say it went. The pitch. That one in there across the letters.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. To the right side. And it gets by him.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Acuna now. Tapped up the first base side. Over to stop for one. Back to first. Not in time.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now here is Austin. Riley. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Throw over to first. Acuna dives back in. Kicks and deals. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now move to first. Acuna dives back in safely. And the right-hander deals.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Rogers. On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9, Danny
Foul ball.
Jansen.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Out to center. Harris under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
And now Trevor Larnach went down on strikes his first time through. That one pulled foul. The wind and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now here is Elliot Ramos. That one's in there, 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Throws to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it. to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
The 1-1. There's the strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's the guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And a pitch. Up the middle. On the run. Throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Willie Adames will hit next. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swings through that one. 0-1. The pitch.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
To third. Zips it to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Now back, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Now one out to right. Montgomery glides to his left. That is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly. And we are still scoreless. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one in the air center field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, designated hitter, George Valera.
Digging in, George Valera. And he's already singled in this game. In there for strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
One down, base is empty. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The right fielder, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Benny Montgomery. Flied out to center in his first at bat. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Oh, 0-2 now. A little bit low.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. And we still. Bottom of the 6th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie
And the
Albies.
pitch. This to center field. Ramos gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now it's Tom Murphy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Ramos moving in on this one. Racing, makes the catch. 2 away now.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter,
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. Ramos hurries it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. See? Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1. And he deals. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And the 0-2 stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. he's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Righty to the plate. Line drive. Larnach puts it away, and that is the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and we're still knotted at 0. Top of inning number 7. This is Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Harris fires it in quickly. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Third baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Colson Montgomery. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Go ahead run and scoring position. Nobody out. Bounce back to the mound and a base hit. Stop coming home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. Ripped towards third, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
Montgomery, the lead runner, out at second. Rodgers on at first with nobody out.
Great.
Pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Not even close there. It's 2-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Larnick at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Right field down the line, and that one slices down. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Now the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. That one hammered left field. That's back there. And it's gone. He made him pay for that one, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Next for Colorado, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Late with the swing there. 2 outs. Got him. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back at Truist Park, here's Austin Riley.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman,
Otto back to work. That first offering is fouled off.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
And now the 0-1. And that's outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
No.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he pumps it a strike. Out to short. Stop. Handles the chance. The throw to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting.
So up next, Michael Harris. High fly ball out to center field. Ramos under this one. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
And next for Atlanta, Willie Adames. Swing and a ball popped up. No throw. He's safe at first.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats. First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Adames, the lead runner at second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. And that's downstairs and outside.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Ramos settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta, ready to. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Lee.
Your attention, please.
Here comes a pitch.
Now pitching.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
The right fielder, number 6, Benny Montgomery.
Benny Montgomery digging in for the Rockies. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Bryson Stott.
So the lineup flips over. Bryson Stott digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. Bouncer to second. Sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly. They lead 4-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Braves,
The pitch.
the catcher,
Swings and misses. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Sean Newcomb, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. The pitch. And a strike in there. In the air to left center. Ramos under it. Puts it away for the out. Now in for the Braves. Bo Bichette. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Colson Montgomery.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Here's the pitch, run around the goal. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Montgomery gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Oh!
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch.
Up next to Colorado, the left fielder, Trevor Lawrence.
Wascari Noah takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Lawrence, batting with one down, takes the strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gurriel handles the chance. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 6-0 ball game. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr.
The right fielder.
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Oh, and 1 now. And there's a ball.
1-1.
The pitch. And 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
1-2 now on Acuna. And that one is lifted in the air. Montgomery settles under it and makes the catch. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman,
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And now just 2 outs away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything.
New pitcher now, Sean Newcomb. And he's got a nice lead to work with. Harris now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And Newcomb fires. Strike two.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles. You probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Willie Adames. Swings through that one, 0-1. 2 on, 1 out. Ball one there. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. High fly ball out into left center field. Ramos makes the play, and there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Next pitch is popped up. Stop. Settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies take this one in a blowout.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families. And that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 7 hits,